Boxing King Media in association with Boxall. Delighted to have with me Isaac Chamberlain. Isaac, firstly, how are you doing?
Very good, man. Very, very good. Thank you very much.
It's quite rare 3 weeks before a fight that you kind of get together again, or you try to get together again for an event. But obviously there's a purpose that we're here today. Obviously a very tragic incident took place here last week where a young girl who passed away, who was murdered. You know, I know in the past that when things have happened, we talk about it, but it's got to a stage now where it's happening continuously in our communities. And just your thoughts and on this whole situation first.
Yeah, it's just a very, very sad situation, you know. Like, it's a very sad situation. It even got me a bit emotional when I was talking about it ringside, because like, even my cousin, he passed away through knife crime, you know, because he was involved in gangs and stuff. But I think even from then and to now, it definitely needs to stop. Do you know what I mean? They need to build more things for the community to have kids coming together even more. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's probably gotten more worse. I think social media is part to play as well. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just very, very sad times, you know. I feel like something definitely needs to happen.
I mean, what do you think how do you think boxing can help this situation? I remember growing up as a young child, I had play centres that I could go into in the evenings and go and play, you know, indoor football, outdoor football, tennis, pool and stuff like that.
No more. They're not doing none of that stuff no more. So nobody really knows each other. When you don't know each other, you're more likely to cause harm to one another. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's very sad, you know, very, very sad. But I really think that, you know, boxing can definitely help, because it helped me. You know, I probably would have been going down the wrong road if I wasn't boxing. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that, you know, just having that community feel. You have a community feeling in the boxing gym. Do you know what I mean? So I think that can definitely help. Even more boxing classes, even free boxing classes sometimes. The amateurs should just do free boxing classes. Because I remember when I was young, I didn't have money for amateur boxing classes. So what I used to do is I would leave just before they asked for the subs. Do you know what I mean? And they started to realise that, hey, Isaac's leaving before the subs. And then thank you, like, you know, they let me carry on.
Obviously, Mikael Lawal hasn't turned up today. Disappointed?
Yeah, kind of. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to, you know, promote the fight. You know, all of these people, they came out for me, you know, and it's a blessing. I would have loved to see me face off with them, but I don't know, he's a weird guy. He tried to say he had sparring. And I did 12 rounds today, then I came here. You know what I mean? And I got a training session later. So it's weird, man.
I mean, there were doubts. Eddie Hearn spoke, Frank Smith spoke, that there were doubts that this show wasn't going to go ahead. I was there in Bournemouth when the fight was initially supposed to happen, and I saw the disappointment in your face when he pulled out. But are you still confident that this fight, and he shows up?
It has to, you know. It has to, because I don't know, but we don't want to lose his belt. Like, that's weird. Like, but he said he's been training, that's why he couldn't be here. So that's what we can only believe what he says.
I know you're a man that focuses on the goal on hand. I do appreciate giving you your time, because I know you need to go and train. But have you changed anything in this camp? Because this is a big fight for you. This is to take you to that next step.
Yeah, definitely. I've changed some things, but I can't say too much, man. Can I say after, bro?
I appreciate that. The final one for me, Usyk Fury's been announced. You've been a man that's been sparring Usyk in the past. What chances do you give him in that fight? That'll probably happen sometime next year.
Usyk has a very, very big chance to win that fight. You know, he's a master boxer. He's very, very, very smart. And but Tyson Fury is also very smart, but he's also very big. And a good big man beats a good little man. Do you know what I mean? So we have to see, man. It's going to be great.
Isaac, appreciate your time. 3 weeks. Roll on London 02.
Trust me. Let's get it, man.